Hello YouTube! What is going on? Yes, I'm back. Christoph's here with another vlog. And this time it's a kinda response vlog. Yes, again. Because we love them. Yes, love to make them, love to get them. That's how it is. But first I'm going to tell you what I'm doing now. I'm not going to my job as always. You don't think, oh, he's going the same old route again and again and again. And I know, it's freaking boring. Yes, but you are my buddies and you can cope with that. Yeah, that's how it is. I'm a little bit hyperactive today. I don't know why, but I am getting a new front tire. Yes. I'm getting a new front tire on my bike because it is all worn down. So I got the new deluxe, the deluxe, I don't know how the fucking thing called. The deluxe, something with 21. Yes, that's the new tire, and I got it fitted. I get it fitted on my bike. So let's see if that's any good. That means I have to do relatively calm for the next 60 miles to get that shit off, that silicone layer off, and put it down on the rubber. But this is not the vlog I want to do, and I'm going back to topic. And the topic is some dating, worst dating experience. And I got that from Shin, I don't know. And she told about her, one of her worst dating experience. And this time I'm going to tell you about mine. And you're going to be crapping yourself from fucking laughing. Okay, let's go. It all began on the famous website Facebook. Yes, it began on Facebook, and there was a girl asking to be my friend, and I didn't even know who that girl was. So I said, well, okay, it's a girl, why not? You know how it goes. And she asked me to be a friend, and she was a friend of me on Facebook for a while, until she dropped the first message, you know. And she said something like, hey, do you still remember me? Well, no. I don't even know who you are, you know. You're freaking new to me. I know, I was in a party, you know, with your girlfriend. Oh, my ex-girlfriend, you mean? Yes. Yeah, I was in a party and we were talking. Oh, okay. But then it struck me. I remembered her, you know. What the hell? I said, hey, yeah, you're the girl. We had pretty much fun that day, you know. My ex was all jealous, so we had lots of fun. Yes. And well, and I said, hey, how are you doing? Everything okay? And yeah. And she said, shall we meet up sometime? I said, okay, no worries, okay. We can watch a movie and shit like that. I said, okay. And she said, what you doing Monday? Oh, whoa, that's a little bit fast, is it? But, oh, what the hell? I met her, she said, Monday, is that a good day? Yeah, that's good. I'm always off on Monday. I have nothing to do. Let's do it Monday. I said, shall I bring a movie? And she said, yeah, bring a movie. So I brought a movie. I going down there on a Monday. And I told her, I got her telephone number in the meanwhile. I told her, where we're going to do it, you know. Oh, come to my place. I said, okay. You live alone? No, I live with my parents. And she was like 25 years old. Nothing wrong with that. She was living with her parents, and I said, is everybody home? You know, I don't want to be meeting the parents the first date. you know? Fuck hell. So no, everybody's gone, you know? Okay, cool. And then I came at her door and I rang the bell. She opened the door and what the fuck was that? Jesus! How can I put it politely? She was relatively slim when I met her, you know? She wasn't really skinny or tiny or whatever. She was a good-looking girl, had a good-looking body. But when she opened that door, holy crap! Well, she gained a few pounds, I mean. Holy crap. But that didn't worry me at all, so I said, hey, how you doing? Kissed her on the cheek. And I went inside. And what the hell? I said, what's that noise coming from outside? Yeah, that's my parents. They're in the garden. Well, you told me there was nobody home. Yeah, I know, but yeah, you know, they stayed at home just to see you. Oh, okay. So that night was pretty good, and we watched the movie. I told her to say hi to the parents and shit like that, and we had a few more dates, and then was the date when it all came down to. It was on a Saturday, and it was the next day was my birthday, you know. And she said, hey, you got nothing to do? Come over here and we celebrate your birthday. Oh, okay. That's okay. So I went there on a Saturday and everybody was home. The parents was home. Her sister with all her friends were at home, you know. They were playing a game. And we were watching TV. And it was a pretty nice evening, you know. We got lots of drinks and watching TV and watching all cool stuff. But then the time came. It became 12 o'clock. Dun, dun, dun. I turned 31 that day. So she said, hey, you know, she congratulated me with my birthday. And she said, I got a present for you. Oh, okay. I said, well, you didn't have to do it because you only know me for, I don't know, 2 weeks. No, I got a present for you. Okay. So she went upstairs and everybody was giggling like, ooh, you know. And I thought, oh, there's something fishy going on. So she got the birthday present and came down and she said, here, look, this is your present, all wrapped up in paper. Very nicely done, I have to say. And I opened the present and it was she drawed a lot. She can draw pretty good. Yeah, she's pretty good in drawing. So she draw me a picture and she put it in a list, you know, like this. And she said, well, Chris, open the back. And everybody was looking at me and was saying, oh, now he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. And I opened the list and she said, well, put the lid off, you know, the back of the painting. I said, okay. I put the lid off and there we're standing, everybody, hey, you gotta read it out loud. Oh, okay. And they're saying, that was in Dutch, of course, but there was something saying like this. Happy birthday, Chris. Do you want to be my boyfriend?
Wow,
and everybody,
crowd.
And I was fucking scaring the shit out of me. So I read that out loud and I said, whoa, what the fuck? You know. And everybody was looking at me, well, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? So her parents and her sister and 6 of her girlfriends were looking at me saying, what you gonna do, boy? So I said, yes. I know, stupid mistake, because I didn't want to do anything with her. Want to be your boyfriend, but couldn't resist. Couldn't say no because everybody was looking at me. So, but later that week I talked her out of it, and it's all good. I didn't hurt her feelings. I had a good argument, good, you know, saying it was better, and I had no time because I had to work a lot, and she got to go back to school, and all that basic chit chat. So yeah, that was my dating experience. I'm gonna cut this vlog off because it's fucking too long again. And you know, I always got 7-8 minutes vlog, so don't want to do that anymore. And I say goodbye, my friends. Have a nice weekend, or what time of week it is. Enjoy it. Bye bye.
Don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Greetings to you, Christoph, from England.